3 in the Independent Wrestling Association, Mid-South, by the way. A wrestler by the name of CM Punk fought Chris Hero for over 90 minutes. What?
Well,
90 minutes.
I'm super excited that my lead-in was the 20-round shootout because I'm such a big hockey fan. And then I don't know if you can see how much I'm blushing right now because you just did that to me. Thank you.
Well, we put you in great company. No question about it.
Yeah, Roberto Luongo and Chris Hero on SportsCenter. Who would have thought?
There you go.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I don't know if you know, they call me CM Punk around here.
No, they don't.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Well,
Chris McKendry Punk.
Some do. Some don't. They don't do it to her face.
That's what the CM stands for.
Yeah, there you go.
Chuck Mosley, Chris McKendry. Okay.
Yeah, you get it. Mid-career change, big change.
Yeah, big change.
Going from WWE fighting to wrestling to now mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Why the change?
Why not?
Could be dangerous.
Why not? Am I ready today?
Yeah.
I mean, probably not, but I'd fight anybody right now, whether that's a smart decision or not.
Well, it takes that mindset, doesn't it? It takes that mindset.
I think it does. I think you have to be a little bit nuts. I think I used to not be able to walk or swim or, you know, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm going to get there, and I'm excited to climb that mountain.
What do you need to do to get there?
Train, you know, hone my skills. I'm disciplined. I've been training, and the only thing I need to do is just, you know, more miles on the road, so to speak.
What's your strength? In other words, what do you want to do to opponents, and what's your weakness, what you fear they may do to you?
Well, I think this is why myself, along with everybody else, loves MMA. There's so many options. There's wrestling, there's jiu-jitsu, there's kickboxing, Muay Thai, straight boxing, everything, and everybody's pretty well-rounded, and that's how I feel I need to come into the game.
What are you most comfortable doing?
I'm comfortable on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether I get taken down on my back, I'm confident in my ability to stand back up. I'm confident in my jiu-jitsu, and it's only going to get better from now until the day I fight. There
are detractors, clearly, that say, you know, he has no business being in UFC. He's a wrestler. Yep. Matt Brown among them. He's a longtime welterweight contender, and he actually, on the MMA Great Debate podcast, said it called you a dumb athlete, and he's surprised that UFC went this way.
Well, thanks for calling me an athlete, Matt. I appreciate it.
That's one way of looking at it.
Absolutely.
What's your response to the people that say, you know, you just shouldn't be doing this. You haven't earned the right to do this.
You know, I'm not sure I have a response for Matt. I'm a fan of Matt. I like watching. One of my favorite fights last year was Matt Brown versus Eric Silva. I thought that was awesome.
Right.
Matt Brown's an awesome fighter, and I'm still going to continue to love watching him fight. But everybody has an opinion, whether it's positive or negative. And the negative ones, while I understand their perspective, I understand where he's coming from, and I... you know, I don't want to say, well, they're just upset.
Yeah.
You know, and I can understand that, and more power to you. I understand your point of view. My job is to do what's good for me and my family, and along the way, if I change your mind, Matt Brown, awesome.
Great.
Both sports, larger-than-life personalities throughout, including the men who run them, Vince McMahon and Dana White.
Yes.
How are they different? How are they similar? You
know, I was asked this in an interview earlier in the week, and I kind of wasn't prepared for it, and I really didn't like my response because it was very vague, like, oh, well, they're very similar, but they're very, very different. You know, they're both driven, they're both set in their ways, they both have an idea of what is best for their company and everything like that, and I think that's how they're the same. How they're different, I think, is the difference in the generation. You know, Vince is very old school. Dana is more open-minded, more kind of. There's more of a warmth on the UFC side that I'm experiencing, and Dana's more open-minded. Obviously, he hired me. You know, and that's probably as different as I can describe right now.
We have about 30 seconds. I mentioned the detractors out there.
Yeah.
Are you using some of what they're saying as fuel to your fire to make sure you don't go out there and embarrass yourself?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's always people throughout my entire life who have told me that I can't do something. Nobody ever thought I would make it to the WWE. Nobody ever thought I'd be the champion. You know, and nobody ever thought I'd be in the UFC, and I know when it's levels, and I definitely very much use the negativity that comes my way to fuel me to prove people wrong. I feel I'm very good at doing that.
Best of luck. We look forward to your first fight.
Thank you very much.
Whenever that may be.
Yeah, I very much look forward to it as well.
Sam, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.